And welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Blue Hawk Legend, and today we are going to be talking about an interview I decoded with Brad Garlinghouse called What Makes XRP Unique. This is about a minute long, and it was done about a month ago. And what we found here are some more tokens, and is very, very interesting. We found Metallicus. Yes, we did find Metallicus again. It's just we're finding these a lot, guys, especially metal, and it's not about gold. He doesn't mean when he says metal, he doesn't say gold, silver. We've had silver pop up before. I don't think we've had gold pop up before. We haven't even had Bitcoin pop up before, which is very, again, interesting. And I'm just mind blown every time at what we're finding in these audios. Now, for those of you that are new, backmasking, reverse speech, that's what we do here. We play audios backwards to reveal hidden messages. Nobody knew about this stuff. They didn't even know this is there. And the fact that we're finding words, this many words in each one. And I'll show you in the next video also where Hugo Filion, he did one also. He did one of these XRP in a minute. And there's only two things that popped up in there. But yet this one that is literally the same length, okay, as this interview that he did right after Brad, David, like they all did this 1 minute thing, explaining crypto in a minute. The same thing, like only two things popped up for Hugo, but why does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 words we have found in these backwards audio. And I actually believe there's one or two that I didn't put in. One of them being mainnet. You can hear it in there if you pay attention. Now, this does go a little fast when I do play it in the audio. And this one was a little strange. When I tried to slow it down, it was making a little bit of an echo, so I just decided to leave it normal. But the forwards is a little bit slowed down. So it's also doing denoise. I had to denoise it because there was music playing the whole time. It was hard to hear the words. So I denoised that and I edited it down a little bit. So it did jump around. So if you want to see the original, the full original is on Ripple's YouTube channel. You guys should go there, watch that. Like I said, there's a lot more information there that what meets the eye. Let alone there's only a few thousand people watching the original video. There's not that many people in crypto right now, which is pretty amazing. And the fact that we're finding this is even more amazing. Again, once people find out what's here in the weeks, months, years ahead, and they watch these videos and they go, holy shit, look what this guy found. Yeah, you're going to find out that that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Holy shit, that was there, that was in the video. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. All this shit we're showing on here is just, it should blow your mind, man. I'm just blown away at every video, and we're finding crypto tokens specifically in here, and people like Saylor, like Musk. We've heard Brad before from Marshall Hayner in the backwards audio. We heard Suck It Brad. I don't know if you guys remember that. The fact that we're finding this shit should blow your mind. So, without any further ado, we're going to get right into the video. And again, the one I think that was BNB. It could have been PNB, but it was a little hard to hear. I slowed it down as much as I could when I was listening to it. But it may have been BNB also, which we've heard BNB. Again, we've heard BNB quite a lot. BNB, not PNB. BNB is the crypto token of Binance. So, without any further ado, please like, share, subscribe. I hope you guys do, because it's, thank you. I've seen you guys who do share the videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much as getting the information out there. We do need more people doing this because there's so many interviews out there. For instance, just Brad Garlinghouse alone, okay? All of his interviews, if you just combine them all, like there's probably 6 months worth of audios there we can go through. That's just one guy. So there needs to be a team of like 20, 30, 40 people doing this, man. I mean, there's that much information to decode on these. So I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, without any further ado, hope you guys like it. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Brad Garlinghouse. I'm here for my second Crypto in a Minute here at XRP Las Vegas. So we're doing something special to make it XRP in a Minute. I'm Brad Garlinghouse, and I am back for XRP in a Minute. What makes XRP unique? I'm going to go way back in time and talk about the earliest inventors of the XRP ledger who had been contributors to the core of Bitcoin. And they saw in that an opportunity to build something specialized and specific and unique to really solve a payments problem. And so what makes XRP so unique, you add in that with a special dash of an incredible community around XRP, what I like to call the XRP family. Sometimes we're going to be the XRP army, depending upon what's going on. But you put those things together and you include the longevity of this blockchain, you have something special and unique that is poised for great success in the years ahead. That has very necessary eruption in mineral shops with atmosphere and national innovation all the new or that is thing is so the no so in a female first guy even a girl's mask must heal me if he first guy locks the out of first got my right your name is whatever in a side little shops and that this guy's national bro for what it is making a It'll beliefs in it. Schijt neer, in hebben een scherp, zag wel heel meer zacht. Snickers wel verdiep, en de schijt neer, smil lesser. Leaps, is it in USC for skats game? Oh, is it? Hbar, me, it was silly risk. Me, if a substance, all shots, it must live in the newspaper and oh, sin. No, if Earl with charity version no hers daily first guy visitors definite sailor oh they came slow shops and the news Segabs all the first cat at Uri and I'm an oyster snake Uri and I'm an oyster.
And welcome back. So we are going to go over these words as we usually do. I'm going to put them up on screen as I usually do. And I'm going to read the forwards words that were in the audio and then the backwards words, okay? The reverse audio words that I found in here, okay? So, starting off with crypto in a minute. What Brad said in the forwards audio, crypto in a minute. The reverse of that was metal or metal X. And right after that was Hbar. Now, I didn't find that till I was actually editing this video. I thought I heard it. I was like, hold on, is that metal or metal? I was still trying to do it. I was like, metal X. Where's that X? He's either saying metal or metal X, but right after that, you can hear it. That's why I slowed it down. You can hear Hbar right at the end, real quick. He said metal Hbar. Metal Hbar. That's exactly what he said. And trust me, I went back over this again, one in the audio, and I really slowed it down. He said metal Hbar. I swear to go on there and look. But that's why I put that second. If you guys go back to that last little like 5-second clip, he'll say it. Metal X real quick, Hbar. He'll say it, metal X, Hbar, metal Hbar. And then he'll say, I slowed it down a little bit more and you can hear it clearly. Metal Hbar, metal Hbar. That's the first time we found Hbar. Metal is Metallicus. Okay, he has said we've found silver quite a few times in here, so it's not as in metal, as in a metal, it's Metallicus. We are talking about crypto. If he was talking about a certain metal, he would have said gold, silver, copper, platinum, what have you. It's metal or metal X, okay? And then right after that, Hbar. As he said, crypto in a minute. Right after that, he says here, okay? Right after here, the reverse was hurry, okay? Here, hurry. So if you look at the backwards words, hurry, metal, or metal X, same thing. Hurry, metal, and then Hbar, okay? Forwards part. So we're doing something special to make it. That's what Brad said in the forward. The reverse, the game, it'll shine, invest. Forwards, by the earliest. Backwards was sailor. So by the earliest sailor. Brad said by the earliest. You can follow this conversation in the actual, you just watch the regular 1-minute clip of Brad talking on the Ripple YouTube channel, you see. By the earliest sailor. The core of Bitcoin. The reverse was milk it. And they saw, the reverse was I'll send it. So we have I'll send it, milk it, sailor. The game, it'll shine, invest, hurry, metal, Hbar. Continuing on, opportunity to build. The reverse was Elon Musk. Specialized and specific, F assets, and unique to really solve a payments. Listen to me, sailor was. Makes XRP so unique. Now this is what's interesting. Okay, this is what Brad said in the forwards, all right? Makes XRP so unique. In the US, scam. I love XRP. I've been very questionable about it, and I'm always questionable about Metallicus. I don't care what token it is. We're here to make money, okay? Finding this in here, and this isn't the only time I found this. I found this, I believe I told you guys that in Brad Club in New York, that interview, which I've yet to release. I got to release that soon. I found in there also, he said, "We are a scam." Now, I have to do the forwards part to match it up with the backwards "we are a scam" word, but just found it right here. Guys, this is pretty huge. I love XRP. I own XRP. I own Metal. I own a lot of tokens, but this is pretty big. Makes XRP so unique. The reverse was in the US scam. Continuing on here, okay? In that, with a special dash, the reverse was, "We invest, shine, it'll shine." Now, that could be them buying another Medico, another Hidden Road, some other company. Not necessarily RLUSD or XRP. Just keep an open mind here. Things together. Reverse was lie. Longevity of the reverse was Senate ill-advised. You have something. The reverse was Elon Musk. And unique. And then that was BMP or PMP. I believe it was BNB, as in BNB Binance token. That is, reverse was Senate. Success in the years ahead. Reverse was we invest. Ripple's going to invest. So I think he's saying they're going to invest in another company, maybe other assets. But people say, these influencers out there, okay, they say that RLUSD is actually supporting XRP, and it is really feeding it, if you think of it in that way. And I'm a little skeptical. Again, do I 100% believe that XRP can't be rug pulled? Absolutely not. I think it can be. I don't give a shit what announcements comes up. We've seen this before. We've seen many rug pulls before, and apparently people never fucking learn. That's why they keep getting scammed. You have Ripple dumping XRP tokens every month, and I understand they have to make money. 100% understandable. They have to make money, get tokens out there, sell more, create the supply. But they are also holding a lot more tokens. They are holding a lot. So they only released, I believe, a few hundred million, and the rest they keep put back in the escrow. Is that for the NDA contracts they have? Very well could be for the banks. But we won't know till it's over. So I'm getting closer to selling my XRP just because it's been so long. And they promised us $589, and we've yet to see that bitch reach above really $3. I mean, let's be honest. I don't care if it's $3.25, $3.65. You can play with the cents all you want. We were promised $589 and higher. And it's been, what, they started in 2012. So what is that? 14 years now? 14 fucking years. You think it'd at least go up to $5, even $10, something. Bitcoin's done way fucking more than that, and it doesn't do shit. I mean, guys, I'm really, like, I'm not gonna say that it is a scam, but we're finding it here. And I trust this way fucking more than I trust some billionaire CEO telling me, "Hey, buy my asset. Buy this token we created so that we can grow as a company. We can grow as a bank." How do you know that RLUSD hasn't been their whole game the whole time? Do you know about Cobalt? Has anybody even looked into Cobalt? Anybody? You should really fucking look into Cobalt. That is supposed to actually replace the XRP. It hasn't been implemented. It's still sitting back there, but they could do that at any time. They could really do that. Just like RLUSD just pops up out of fucking nowhere. Pretty amazing. Just like Sologenic Aquarium disappeared, and not one of the Riddlers said a goddamn thing about it. Nobody's seen that fucking coming, did they? Gone. Boom. XRP's fucking, I've seen quite a few other companies. That's why you guys need to go on Twitter. Subscribe to me and a few other people. Echo, Bruce Stewart, Fat Tony. These guys know their shit. Scam Detective, he's a good guy too. He knows his shit. Smoke, he knows his shit. Don't just fucking be a max and go, well, this guy, He only likes XRP, so I'm just going to follow him because he tells me everything I want to hear. That is the dumbest fucking shit you could ever do. You need to look at the pros and the cons. You need to look at both sides of the scale. Look at both people who are talking about the bad things and the good things. And you need to discern for yourself what is best for you, not anybody else. It doesn't matter fucking what you believe, and you're trying to push your beliefs on, oh, I think Metallicus is the best. I think XRP. Stop being fucking stupid. This is not a religion, it's code. You don't have to be so goddamn fanatical. You're literally fighting over code. You're basically saying, well, this is the best bank. No, this is the best bank. Since this is the new financial system, that's exactly what you're doing. I love these tokens too, but I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I think you should buy this. That's bullshit. That's a scam. No one gives a fuck what you think. No one really cares what I think if you want to get down to it. You're going to invest what you're going to invest, and you're going to think what you're going to think. You're going to believe what you want to believe. So just shut the fuck up. Whatever happened to like back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, where everybody just mind their own business. They shut the fuck up and they just did their own thing. That days are long gone, man. Really. But continuing on here without me going on. Again, we have Metal X, okay? Metal X, and Hbar the first time. F assets, that is the first time we found that also. But they weren't doing anything for a while, so I just said fuck it, and they were giving away their tokens for a while. It seems like they've gotten a little bit more active here lately. And I'm all power to you, man. If you bought it and it goes up, skyrockets, hallelujah to you. I hope you guys the best if you bought all these tokens, really, even Bitcoin. I wish you the best, and it has. It's worked out for people over the years buying Bitcoin. They've made it a shitload of money. So who am I, really, to fucking tell you what to do or what not to do? But I'm just telling you what I'm finding here. And again, we go back to what makes XRP so unique in the U.S. scam is what we found. In the U.S. scam, in the reverse. I don't know what else to say. I mean, what we're finding, like I said, I'm just speechless every single time. And going back to this too, what Brad said, the core of Bitcoin, because he was in there talking, he said by the earliest, I believe, years or adoption whatever of Bitcoin, he said the core of Bitcoin, you had Sailor and Milk It pop up. Again, we have Sailor and Milk It pop up when talking about Bitcoin. This has popped up multiple times in these audios. This is not a coincidence. Why aren't we seeing like Milk It XRP? Why aren't we seeing Milk It Metallicus? Why aren't we seeing Milk It Quant? Why aren't we seeing Milk It Gilbert Verdian? Why aren't we seeing Milk It really anybody else? Milk It Elon Musk. We're not really seeing that. We're seeing Milk It Sailor, Milk It. He ate it up. Sailor. Milk It. That's what we keep fucking seeing. I'm not making this shit up. This is not AI. This is real. All I did was fucking turn the audio backwards and listen to it and went. That's all I do. I just listen to the audio backwards first so I don't have any bias against what's being said in the forward. I literally just reverse it. I listen to it so I don't have any conclusions of what's being said or whatever, because I can't understand this shit. Maybe my subconscious does, but still, like whatever the words pop up, I have no idea what they're going to be. And we've had some weird fucking words pop up here and there, but this is, again, this is mind-blowing. When you think about what we're doing in the days, weeks, months ahead, and the years that people come back to these videos and go, holy shit, look what this guy found. Like, it's fucking amazing. It's just, think about, like, and I'll say this every video, the fact that we have words popping up is amazing in itself. The fact that we have words popping up about these people's lives and their careers is even more fucking amazing. The fact that we're finding crypto tokens and financial shit in here from Brad, Larry Fink, Brian Armstrong, that's 5 times should blow your fucking mind to the power of fucking 10. Do you understand what we are finding here? I don't give a fuck what documents you find. This should blow off the fucking roof to the whole crypto community. And thank you guys for sharing. I have seen you guys been sharing a lot of these videos. Please like, share, subscribe again. This will help grow the channel and get word out there because we need more people doing this. Again, Brad, just taking Brad, all the interviews he's done over the years, if you compacted them all and try to decode them, there's probably 6 months, like day by day, all day, you trying to decode all the interviews he's done, all the speeches, all the Fox News, all the CNBC, like all the interviews he's ever done. I guarantee it's about 6 months worth of work just for one guy, let alone Larry Fink, Brian Armstrong, David Schwartz, Marshall Hayner, Gilbert Verdi, and all these people. There is so much information and so many videos to decode and using with reverse audio that I can't do it alone. So we need more people. If I could hire a team, believe me, I would. But it's going to take probably a team of 30 or 40 guys to really start pumping out some videos here. So I'm doing the best I can. But even with just me, look at this. This should blow your mind. I'm just stunned every time. Every time I'm just blown away. It's just every video, man. I don't know what to say. And I don't know if you guys know the significance of it, but like I said, if you go back to the Y-Files reverse speech video, you'll see why this is so important. I've even asked Grok. I had a conversation with Grok about my Adam Beck video. I went on there. I said, Grok, what is there any proof that this works? Reverse audio, reverse speech. Is there any proof that it works? Where does it come from? How does it work? And Grok basically said it was something called pareidolia, which is basically the human mind looking for patterns, looking for things, because I know the context of the video or the audio. And long story short, at the end, I said, yeah, but there hasn't been any real research on this, so there's really no proof out there. I mean, yeah, you can look at David Oates and say, yeah, he's done 40 years, but he's not a scientist. He's just some guy. I mean, you need like a team of university, world-renowned scientists to go, what the hell is going on here? And nobody's doing that. Nobody knows where this is coming from. Is this really coming from the subconscious? Is it coming from some other part of your brain? Is it just something that we do? Nobody knows. Nobody really knows for definitive 100. Why is this happening? Why am I finding this? Why? I guarantee if I did a priest on here and did some audio with a priest, you would find a lot of Latin. Maybe I didn't understand a whole bunch about angels, demons, probably some other personal stuff that I don't want to know. And you probably can guess what that is. But that's why I don't do crypto influencers, just for your guys' information. That's why I don't do them, and I won't do their videos. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to find out the truth. You guys can follow who you want to follow, but personally, I just want to find out the truth. What tokens to buy? What are they really doing? What moves are they really making? Who are they partnering with? Etc, etc. I was planning on not releasing any of these videos, but it took me about 1.5 to 2 years to come out and be like, you know what, man, let me share this. I was actually going to I was just going to do this myself and go, oh shit, and invest and just get into these tokens and get out of certain tokens and stuff. Like, I was going to keep this secret. But I felt that you guys had to know, and I'm going to keep doing it until it blows up and everybody knows, because I think this is the key. I honestly believe this is it. I know this is it, just like I know these tokens are the key. Might be off about 1 or 2, but that's why you diversify into other tokens. And again, this is not financial advice. That's just what I do, because no matter what, I win. You invest in the 5, 10 different tokens, no matter what, you win. You will make millions of dollars. You just have to research 10 to 15 assets and choose the best ones which you think are the best and invest in them. That's what I did. That's what I think you guys should do. Which ones? It's up to you. If you want to get an AI, I'm choosing utility tokens, 1 or 2 off ones. But other than that, I have long-term bags, which that means I'm going to hold to the day I die and then pass it on to my son. And I have short-term bags to where when that shit goes up to 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, whatever many, I'm going to sell that shit. I'm out. But again, what we're finding here, like I said, I just hope you guys know what this is. And if you go back in every video, you'll see how important this is. And once these things start happening one by one by one by one, you're going to be blown away. Will all of them happen? I don't know. But I would just focus on the tokens that we're finding and how they come up. Meaning, are they coming up? How are they coming up in the forwards audio? Okay, where they're showing up, and the context. So look at the backwards words. Look at the backwards words, okay, and the forwards. So you're just like what I'm doing here. You take the forwards right there. You take the forwards words, write them down, flip them, boom. Those are the words that pop up right there. That's the reverse. It's that easy. You could take it however you want, like I said, but it's right there. Nobody else has this. No, not one other crypto channel. Yeah, they have some things like deleted documents, which I think that is really important. If you hear anybody say that, like Maximus DPG, Versam, where they actually found deleted documents, and they're actually blocking them from going on certain websites, you need to follow those guys and listen to them. They have some great information, and they have some shit that we just don't, because they were here years and years and years ago. And it's very interesting that they did. They really have deleted documents about XRP, Quant, XLM. Tony, Fat Tony, he told me about something on the Twitter space when we were in a group chat. There's a bunch of people in there. He said he went and looked on the internet and found out that he typed in Metallicus for this country, that country, and he went back, I believe, a few days later, and the links were gone. They didn't. He got like a 401 error. So that's very, very interesting. For now, Metallicus is a U.S.-based company, credit unions. Will they go global? More than likely. That's the whole point of crypto. Crypto is a whole new paradigm to where it's not only going to be on the planet, it's going to be in outer space. That's the whole point. Quantum financial system. It's not just going to be used here. And you can see it. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. I forgot who else was it. There was somebody else started their own space company also. But we're going. And then we're going super fast. And this will be used. We're going to colonize, and you're going to see billions of more people. Who knows? Maybe on the moon, Mars. I mean, this is going to go really fast, guys. As you can see, things are like speeding up. You can tell just by the news articles. You can feel it. Everybody can feel this weird thing going on, and we all feel it at the same time. That's just really amazing. I think that's certain people tapping into the global consciousness. And that's a whole other topic, but that's what I think is going on. I think people are tapping into this, and we can just feel something's off. Something's not right. Something is holding this back. Whatever the hell it is, something is holding this back, and everybody can feel it. We know that's what's going on. We don't know what exactly, but this should have taken off a long time ago. And again, if banks don't give up power, okay? CEOs, billionaires, these secret society members like Elon Musk, Larry Fink, they're all in one, believe me. You can go research the shit, I guarantee you'll find it. They're all in these secret societies, and from generation after generation after generation after generation, they stay wealthy, and they pass it on to their kids. Now, if they haven't given power back to the people in the past, I don't know, 2,000, maybe 3,000 years, what makes you think they're going to do that out of the blue just because of some digital currency? Highly doubt that. If you look what's going on politically and what they're doing with the law, Genius Act, Clarity Act, all this corrupt bullshit of them, yes, the truth is coming out. We don't know by who. It's not by them. Why would they expose themselves? We don't know who's releasing like the Epstein files, all this corruption shit, the thefts, all that. We don't know who's doing this exactly, but it is happening. And again, who knows? Maybe Metallicus and credit unions really will take over. Maybe XRP will be a neutral bridge currency. I don't know. I'm just going off regular research combined with these videos I'm watching also, and doing the reverse audios, putting this all together. And I think we got a few answers already. If you've been keeping track with this stuff, you know, but yeah, I'm just blown away, guys. Banks aren't gonna give away that power so easily. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but they obviously stepped in and put like 120 amendments into the Clarity Act. If you guys remember, that's like a month ago. So they're trying to stop this thing cold in its track, and they're trying to get their piece of the pie, so to speak. And we're getting KYC, AML, all that stuff, digital identity. Like, they want to know who you are, where you are, what wallet you hold. And I find it funny that people, they say, no, banks are going down, they're going to lose power, the elites have lost control. Really? Okay, so why did, I don't know if you guys remember this, I told you guys about this, the IRS and Coinbase, I believe the IRS allowed crypto exchanges to shut you down. They can actually lock you out of your own account now. Not only that, okay, after 3 years, they can now take your assets and claim abandonment. Not your cash also. So if you have any cash in there, they just recently took, I had a lottery account, and they literally took, there's $1.26 in there. They said, they sent me an email and said, blah, blah, blah. We see your account hasn't been active for 3 years. We're going to take that. That's basically what it said. I shit you not. That was $1.26 that I left in there. So you can imagine what they're going to do. And it doesn't go to the relatives. It doesn't go to the son, the daughter, nothing. It goes to the government. So that's another one that tells me that it's not going to people who are in need. It's not going to family members. That's exactly what I'm saying. Everybody thinks that this is going to free them. It's the complete opposite. This is the ultimate control. They're going to know what you spend, where you spend it. They can lock up your account. This isn't just going to be here in the US. This is going to be worldwide. Will it happen in the next 5 years? No. It's going to, if you guys haven't noticed, it's called the slow kill method, where they spread this out over 20, 30, 40, 50 years to where people don't realize they're being attacked. The same thing with the poison in the water, poison in the food, poison in the air, poison in your vaccines, poison in your medicine, poisoning everything, poisoning your shampoo, your toothpaste, everything. It's called slow kill. They slowly do it. And they put in more and more chemicals and more deadly agents and more. And before you know it, we just go, so what? Just one or two things. Ain't that big. So what? And then the next one comes, the next one comes, the next one comes, the next one. It just doesn't stop. Same thing with these wars. It just never stops. So I am very optimistic. I think everything will be better than we expect it to, but I'm still like we're in the middle of this. Like, this isn't over yet. We have a long way to go. So stay positive, stay up, protect yourself. I don't know if you guys have an LLC, if you have a IRA, a trust, have something long term to where you're protecting yourself, your assets, and your family. That's really going to matter. Also with storable food, that's up to you if you want to get it, but just be prepared for anything. Other than that, we'll go on to the next video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.